because I kind of want to get into this. So, same person who came over to get the headlights, who I believe just left because, you know, she didn't want to buy a broken one, which fair. We actually started talking about Skyrim and Oblivion for a very short amount of time. And the reason is, we were talking about cars. It's a car meet, right? Specifically for Swedish vehicles. So, Saab and Volvo mainly were the ones that were there. But we were standing around my car because we were about to leave. And, I was telling her the names of all of my other cars. And she's like, oh, what's the name of this one? I was like, oh, Astrid. And, she's like, oh, that's a good, like, old-timey, you know, Norwegian type name, for your car. And I was like, yeah, and you know what's funny is there's an Astrid in How to Train Your Dragon. There's also an Astrid in Skyrim. I don't know if you've played that. And then she's like, I have, and I loved Oblivion, and I played it a bunch. So we were having a really fun conversation about that for a few minutes as well. But yeah. It's kind of, you know, it's fun, finding people, you know, that you can talk to face about these things that you weren't expecting you'd be able to talk to about. So I can look at my camera again and it's not weird. Good thing when I was looking at it and you can see me, you can tell because you couldn't see it. But anyways, yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so you might have seen my go live notification, and I'm sure you're probably like, hang on, hold on, what is this about coffee? So, McDonald's is starting to get a little better in my eyes. So, but I knew I was going over to that area where the good McDonald's was. And so I was like, all right, I'll go there for dinner then. So I did. And I got a bunch of stuff for $20, which was really good because it would have been like $35 at the McDonald's in my town. Any one of them in my town. So I was like, fantastic. So I got my stuff. I pulled up to the window. And one of the things that I got was a Hershey's chocolate chip frappe. And I got a mocha frappe for my husband. And I was watching through the window as they were making them, and I noticed that she had a large cup and a medium cup, right? Because I had two different sizes. So she had a large cup and a medium cup, and she poured the same drink into both. And I was like, that's not right. I'm glad I was watching because I wouldn't have noticed otherwise. So she went to hand them to me out the window, and I was like, I pointed at the big one because that's the large one was supposed to be the Hershey's one. And I was like, this is a chocolate chip one, right? And she said, huh? And I said, this one's chocolate. It's supposed to be chocolate chip, right? And she looked back at my receipt and she's like, oh, oops. Yeah, I'll get that for you. And I was going to hand it back to her. I don't know what they were going to do with it, like throw it out or whatever. But she's like, do you want this one? And I was like, I mean, yeah. I love these things. So I got a free large mocha frappe from McDonald's today because they messed up my order. And yeah. Woo! Good job, McDonald's. See, if you're going to mess up my order, do it that way, please. So, has it made me less upset about the coffee that I got ripped off from at the other place that I went to? Very slightly. I still plan on complaining next time I go in, though, because, like, that's still not okay to literally ring up a different drink than I ordered and cost me, like, so much more money. But I do feel a little bit rectified. Just a little bit. So, thanks, McDonald's. I appreciate it. So yeah, I hate McDonald's slightly less. Oh, okay. Hate is a strong word. I never really hated them. I was just kind of more like upset with them and how expensive everything has started to become. Kind of like with EA. Like, I don't hate EA. I don't hate The Sims, but I'm very upset with it as a whole. So that's kind of where my thoughts were on the matter. But I don't like hate McDonald's. I just was kind of upset that they turned into exactly the opposite of what they're meant to be. All right. Oh, that's right. We had just done the reset. Okay. Let me turn on my other playlist. There we go. Oh, that's not the right one. Sorry. Hang on. This one. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, now if we go over here. Sorry, my camera's not on this one either. Whew. And I'm ready for Skyrim. After talking with my friend for a little while about it. I was like, I am itching to play now. Thanks. But my husband chimed in with some random things about Silent Hill. And my, our friend was like, oh, I can't play Silent Hill. It's too scary for me. And he's like, it's not that scary. And I was like, that's what I told him. I was like, I can't play those games because they're too scary for me too. And then I looked at her and I was like, Skyrim is scary to me. And she's like, you're scared of Skyrim. And I was like, not horror game necessarily, but if you watched any of my streams, you would think that Skyrim is a horror game. So that was fun. But anyway, hold on. Why are you tangled up like this? Okay. So that's how I got free coffee. This is not it. This is the one that I paid for. I'm not convinced there's chocolate chips in this, not gonna lie. Like, I don't see any at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if she did it right the second time, but I got another one for free, so I'm not gonna complain too hard. Okay, so the last time we played this, which was Thursday, I was doing all the resets. I waited like 30 days in my house to see if things would like fix themselves. So I guess we'll see if that is the case. Let's walk outside. Hello!
What are you looking at?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to
Well,
deliver.
okay then, courier.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
Oh, jeez, okay. Consider adoption, letter from High Rock, and museum pamphlet.
What now?
Dude. You're the one following me around. Okay, read the letter from High Rock. Let's see. Letter from High Rock. Dear Patat IV, I write this letter to you in the hopes that a hero may fulfill the final wish of a dying old man. In my younger years, I was a member of the Viridian Knights, a small but esteemed order of knights in the High Rock. That is, until a member of our own, an ambitious upstart by the name of Isabel Frascal, betrayed us to our enemies. The resulting destruction was total. I am the only survivor. Although I seek vengeance, the attack has left me crippled. I have, however, kept track of the traitor's whereabouts. In the years since her betrayal, Isabel Frascal has lost favor with her new masters. She is now exiled, holed up with a group of bandits in Mile Gulch Mine. Your heroic deeds in Skyrim are legendary, so I reach out to you with my dying breath. If you can vanquish this evil, I will be forever in your debt. Sibiant, former armorer of the Viridian Order. Hello, Doc! How's it going? Nice to see you. Hello, hello. I am indeed real again. I exist. I am not just a disembodied voice anymore. Also, I have a letter from the Jarl of Falkreath. Patat IV, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgir, and I have the— I forgot. Is the Jarl of Falkreath a female or a male? I feel like it's a female. My name is Sidgir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I also can tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidgir of Falkreath. He's a dude! Aw, dang it, okay. I gotta read it again, but in a male— no, I'm just kidding. I know, but that was real. Everyone said I was crazy. You're not crazy, you're just dastardly. How's it going, friend? Which one has the female Jarl? I can't remember now. I think, well, doesn't, Maven become Jarl of Riften if you kill the current Jarl or something like that? Also have a message from Isolde. Don't try to stiff me on this deal, Ulag. I can talk to the Khajiit caravans into a better price than you'd be able to, and the guards are still looking for you after that little skooma incident. Just bring the sap to me in Whiterun like we discussed. Yes, hold on. Dawnstar, thank you. Is this the Silas Vesuvius presents the Museum of the Mythic Dawn, a history of the cult that toppled the Septim dynasty, inside his very own home in the great capital of the Pale, Dawnstar. Free and open to all citizens of Skyrim. I didn't do this quest last time I was in this mod pack, so I could totally do that one. Oh yeah, that's the one about killing me. Silverhand orders. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we got everything. What's the dinner menu? I don't think I ever actually read the dinner menu. Solitude also, but I don't think you confuse that for Falkreath. Yeah. Fair enough. Firebrand wine, Alto wine. Dark light souffle, a twist on the gourmet's famous recipe. Blood red venison with tomato sauce. Grilled goat leg with marrow broth. Apple pie, sweet rolls, snowberry crostata, boiled creme treats. Ah, delicious.
Men aren't good or bad. They're just men.
Do you think you're so...
What are you looking at?
Well, you, because you decided to shove yourself into my face, sir. Anyway. What do we do? Okay, so, Janassa is currently following us, right? Yeah, so she's over there. Uthgerd is our steward. And what were we doing? Kill Isabel Frascal. She's difficult to kill, right? She's also like way over here in Falkreath. Oh wait, she's not actually that far away. No, we could just go south. Okay. I mean, we have a whole entourage. I'm sure we can do it. Fancy orc. I mean, if he wants to follow me around, then at least he could fight for me or something. He just shows up every now and again, shoves himself into my face and is like, what do you want? And I'm like, dude, I kind of want you to leave me alone. I could probably disable him if I really cared, but I do think it's kind of funny to just see him pop up every now and again. Oh, right. Boop. Yep, there's everybody following us. Okay, so the Dawnguard dude doesn't, like, walk to follow us, but if we travel at all, it seems like, or wait, maybe he follows us? Okay, so we are coming up to something. Ah, something not good. Oh, Forsworn. All right. I walked into a wall. I looked it up to be sure I was wrong. The woman Jarl is in Morthal, not Dawnstar. Oh, okay. Morthal. Morthal and Falkreath are both kind of creepy, like, smaller towns, so that explains why I would get them confused. Yeah, I'm not in Morthal that much either, so... What is that? Oh, it's a wolf. Alright. Should we take out this hold? What is this? Don't shoot me. It's rude! Rude! Okay. That was Janassa from behind me. I thought I was getting shot at by a fire bolt or whatever from somebody else. Like a full-on war out here. Good job, guys. There's so many rocks everywhere. I don't know who's what where. Looks like those guys are wearing all the stuff you want to sell. How dare they? Yeah, how very dare you? Vampire dust potion of the champion. I mean, all of this stuff can go to the museum as well. Oh, hi. He's like ultra translucent today. I can barely see him. Was there only one person right there? I thought there were two.
Reach is a beautiful, but
Did you hear that?
The Reach is a beautiful. Did you hear that? I was about to comment on the fact that there's no battle music coming up, and then I remembered that I turned off the music in the game. Fort Sunguard! That's where we are. How very dare you!
That's the best you've got, is it?
Where's my... Ow! Wait, whoa, rude. You're not actually supposed to hurt me. That's why I have my whole crew behind me. Vilkas also enjoys watching everyone else fight, apparently.
You can never truly stop.
You know what? Babies are surprisingly strong. Are you trying to shoot me? Did you shoot me in the toe? There's so many of them in there. Vilkas, I feel like if you were to use your fireballs, we might be able to win this faster. I think my dude died. If he didn't die, he's very close to dead.
Does someone...
Excuse me? Thanks! Aw, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hi, Jazzy. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. How was your rest of your stream, Vex? I'm so sorry I wasn't able to chat much. I ended up having to... I say having to. I went to a car meet. This was technically planned a while ago, and I forgot about it. But, yep. I ended up being, like, really busy tonight, and I didn't expect it. It's pretty good. Just got worked a bunch in Battlefront 2. Dad's okay? Just means you'll be... He did come back! Look at that! He came back to fight for us! Anyways, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. If you do need a raid and run, though, I completely understand. Take care of yourselves, eat, drink, sleep, whatever you gotta do. If you do want to hang around and lurk or chat and hang out, that is also very much appreciated. If you don't know who I am, I'm the Ball of the Hat. I'm a cozy, family-friendly, sometimes chaotic and loud variety Skyrim streamer. I do lots of Skyrim. Sorry, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday is Skyrim. Friday we do Jackbox, and Tuesday do Friday. I'm also confused because none of my people are like fighting right now. It's fine. I normally play Skyrim or Fallout, but I've been veering lately. Yeah, I know you were playing like a bunch of Skyrim, and then you kind of switched to Fallout for a little while, and now you've been playing different games. I'm not opposed to that, of course. I watch streamers because I like them, not because I care what they play. I just find them because of games that I like, and then if I like you, I like you. Doesn't matter what you end up playing after that. So congratulations! I love you, Vex. I need to finish Skyrim, taking a break to play Oblivion Remastered. See, I was also playing Oblivion Remastered, but I just... Why are you standing here doing nothing? I'm gonna resummon you. But I was playing Oblivion Remastered, but Skyrim. I love Skyrim too much. You guys clearly need help. There we go. Anyway, sorry. I love Skyrim too much, so I started playing Skyrim more. Alright. I wish Oblivion ran better for me. I also haven't played it in a while. Oh, that's right, because you were having that weird lag issue, weren't you? Where you were getting like a bunch of frames for some reason. Yeah. Vilkas, are you okay? You kind of look like you're nearly dead. Okay. This guy did show up for me. Interesting. So this Dawn Guard guy is not part of our entourage. He just shows up randomly. And he decided to come along and fight for us for once, I suppose. Understandable, the remaster is actually so much fun. I'm getting far into it. I never beat it as a kid. Okay, so one of the things I was talking about just a second ago was at the car meet, I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about the name of my car, because I named my car. And her name is Astrid. And I originally was like, yeah, the first time I heard that name, and like when my husband first suggested it, I first thought of the How to Train Your Dragon Astrid. And then I remembered that there's an Astrid in Skyrim. And so I was telling her that, and she's like, you know, I said, have you ever played Skyrim? And she's like, it's been a while, but yes. So we were talking about that, and then she asked if I played the Oblivion Remaster, and I was like, yes, but I play it wrong. And she's like, what do you mean? How do you play it wrong? And I was like, so, you know how in Skyrim, you get sidetracked by every little thing? You're like, I've got this quest that I want to do, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that distracts you, and then you don't even remember what quest you were originally starting to do. Yeah, right. I have that issue very badly in this game. In fact, right now, I was going to do a quest, and I got distracted with clearing this bandit hideout. Forsworn hideout, my bad. But yeah, so I was like, I play Oblivion wrong because I haven't found any of the side quests, and I just keep focusing on the main storyline, and like it feels wrong. Like I feel like I should be getting sidetracked by side quests, but I don't find any of them, and so anyway, like I enjoy the main story. It's easy for me to focus on it because like it's a really good story. But I need to get sidetracked every now and again because I'm not high enough level to do some of this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat something that has some calories. Just wanted to share the love. I love how you specifically say that has some calories, like you're not just about to go down a bunch of Splenda packets or something. Have a great night, Vex. Thanks so much. I do the side quests before the main story all the time, so you literally just join the guilds. I'm literally in almost all of them. See, that's the thing, is I was having trouble like finding all the guilds. I found the Fighters Guild. They're kind of easy to find because of the, you know, the big red banner or whatever. And then I forgot. I don't even remember what the other guilds are. But yeah. All right. There's got to be more people in here, right? I know we took out a whole bunch of them, but sure, there's more. Oh, there's a chest. Jug of milk. They're milk drinkers. Okay. I think this might be my favorite. Ooh, salt piles. This might be my favorite Skyrim song, not gonna lie. The guilds give you side quests, and then you'll end up finding the sides and simply exploring. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just like, it seems easier. You know, if you're not actively joining the guilds and like not looking for the things to do on the side, it seems easier to focus on the main story quest in that game than hey than in Skyrim. Like right now, you can't go 2 feet in Skyrim without finding something to do. Oh man, I broke my jump. It's fine. Oh my gosh. All right. I wonder if, is there an interior to this? There is. Okay. Hang on. I want to make sure I've seen everything outside first. There's definitely an upper level to this. Hey, Seer. Nice to see ya. Thank you for the daily check-in. Hope you're doing well, friend. Oh yeah, I was trying to say, I think this might be my favorite song from Skyrim, aside from the Dragonborn song. I really like this one. Oh, jeez. My own ghost just scared me. Oh, there's an entrance up here. Okay, so this is into Fort Sunguard from the top. Doing as usual, good to hear. I was taught 3 basic rules to be a gamer. 1, 2 manual saves and your autosave. Oh my gosh, that scared the bejesus out of me. Okay. If I had a heart rate monitor, it totally would have just spiked up right there. Anyway, explore, save before entering and leaving buildings. Yeah, I save pretty often. Oh geez, I thought I was gonna crash right there. I save pretty often, but I don't have autosave on because I think it has, there's like some sort of issue with the autosaving in this mod pack. It doesn't, they don't play too well together. So I just have to remember to manually save every now and again. Oh, there's a guy here. Don't shoot me.
I sense a presence.
Oh, they're running up here. Okay. Why are you like glowing? Are you healing?
You'll regret crossing me, you coward!
So there's at least one dude left.
Going to have to do a better.
Oh, poor Gallon. Oh, dang. He just took a chunk out of that guy's health, though. Oh, he fell. After all that work to get up here, and he fell down. What a guy. Where did he even go? No, seriously, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Get out of here, dude.
How it's done.
Just like Displaced said, he seems to be wearing things that I want to sell. How dare he? It's nice meeting you. I'm gonna go play some games of my own. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Jazzy. I really appreciate it. It was nice to meet you as well. Speaking of saving. Alright, how many people are in here? Oh gosh, Gallon, you scared me. Hello? Potion of Strength, Potion of the Voice. Is that a garlic? It is. Imperial Light Helmet. Mixed Unit Tactics, that's just a book. Steel Dagger, okay. Hide Shield. I don't think the museum cares about a broom. Oh, okay, that goes outside. Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going back in. Why did you bolt the door behind you, dude? Alright, so we made it in. There's a knapsack. Usually these have like weirdly good stuff in them. Yeah. A gold diamond ring. Yes, please. Is that a potato? No, it's a bread roll. Ooh, okay, so there's a downstairs and an upstairs. Let's go up first. Okay, no, there's not too much up here. I'll take the money, though. Unless there's something this way? Oh, it keeps going up. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Nope, there isn't anything. Turn around! Go back. Ghost, I swear, if you scare the bejesus out of me again. Alright. Down we go. There's a weird lack of enemies in here. I definitely thought there'd be way more. Okay, that goes out to Skyrim. I don't have a key for that. Interesting. The pit. Can we see the pit from here? Oh! Oh, it's this spot. I vaguely remember this. I don't remember. I think we had to come in here for a quest at one point. Or we were around this area and I was trying to figure out how to get past it to get to a quest. That's right. Because I was like, oh, there's this little spot here. Yeah, okay. Okay, no enemies up here or anything. A dead guy, but that's fine. Okay. Well, I guess we'll focus on our main... I'm surprised there were 0 enemies inside. But, yeah. Let's go back out and... go follow our quest. We'll go back through here. I don't know if the quest tracker will reset itself if we just walk around the outside, so... I'm not gonna risk it. We'll just go back out the way we came. There wasn't even that much loot in there, honestly. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We did what we came here for, which was clear it out, I guess. So, now we can go back down. And focus on our other quest. So, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna be able to do it. Since we just picked it up, we're probably severely underleveled, but I'm hoping with 3 followers and... yeah, okay, there's that spot. With 3 followers and my summon... Thanks, Gallon. We will be okay. Yeah, it's this spot. Okay. Why are they all dead? I don't think they were all dead last time we came through. Okay, I almost fell through. That's fine. Oh, these are reach hold guards. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take all your stuff for the museum. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Wow, the Amulet of Stindar is actually worth a decent amount. Imperial Legionnaire's sword. Okay. So the Forsworn, oh geez, the Forsworn and the guards had a big fight over here. Large antlers seem to be worth a decent amount. Okay. Jeez, there's so many Oh, there's a cloak. Hang on, I don't think I'm wearing one of those. Brown bear cloak of resist magic. I mean, might as well. Okay. Looks like they had a lot of wine in them. Oh, jeez. Okay, back to Isabel. I'm not sure which way I should go to get there. Also, it's starting to get dark. And I don't... It does look like whatever we have to do is inside, so let's just try and get there. I hope it's not... Oh, it is up. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the thing. That's the spot. That's the house. That's why I recognize this area. This is the house that I think if we kill everyone, we get the house, right? Ow. I forgot what it's called. Where's my ghost? Okay, my ghost is live. Yep, there he is. Okay, I see 3 people. Where's Vilcus? I don't know. We lost Vilcus.
At least give me a reason to draw my sword.
Imbue weapon. Robes. Wow, this is going so much better than the last time I was here.
Oh, this takes me
Empty
back.
bottle. Congratulations on your raffle ticket.
Time to tell.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Vilcus, but I guess we don't need him because everyone here is dead. Good job, guys. There he is. That was way easier than the last time we were here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Vilcus. I'm gonna wait till daytime, though. I'm not freezing my tail off. You're freezing your tail off. The heck? Yeah. Vilcus! Where did you go? Gallon and what's-his-face aren't showing up. Gallon and, hold on. Can I see Vilcus on this map somewhere? He's not stuck in Fort Sungard, is he? Where did he go? Anyways, Janassa and Gallon don't show up on my map for some reason. Which is a little weird.
I heard the gourmet's hiding
Hinderheim!
out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
You're not the one we're supposed to kill, right?
Is it just me, or can anyone else smell that?
Are you the one we're supposed to kill?
I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
I'm gonna save and see what happens. That might be Hinderheim. I was right, that partially makes up for the
That
Dawnstar
thing
Morthal
is
mix
making
up.
people nervous. Damn wizard. You're pushing your luck. Be careful. What are you doing?
Oh gosh.
Oh no, you've got that look in your eye again.
That might not have been super fair. Hang on. I got the key. Hold on. Hold on. Her note, right? Edwina's note. When the world was young, things were simpler. It was us or them. We fought to survive, and in death we found glory. Now we fight our own shields, sisters and brothers, for banners that change with the wind. When I killed Hyarik on the battlefield, I vowed not to take up arms again. I found honor in this choice, but shame in its consequence. The bards do not sing tales of those who die in their homes, slain by time. If I am to see him again, I must stand eye to eye with Soon on the Whalebone Bridge, and earn my place in the Hall of Valor. I miss you, brother. Wait for me in Sub. I got the key, but like, yeah, I will reload. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not actually gonna kill her. That was definitely not fair. Also, Gallon and Jada. There you are, Vilkis. I was wondering where you were. Hi, little sea ghost. Nice to see you. Who are we killing? Not her. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Isabel. I'm going the wrong way. We need to go this way. Oh, man. I don't know how to... How do I get up there? Vilkis was stuck in a loading screen. I guess so. Whoa! They see me from all the way... Well, I guess I am on the peak of a mountain. So Isabel's like up there. It looks like maybe...
Oh no, you don't. You're gonna feel this.
I don't know how to get onto that wall. But if I can get onto that wall, I can go up and around that way to get to her, maybe? On the peak of a mountain with the ominously glowing hands kind of draws attention. But I'm so far away, though. She's just standing there. Menacingly. You missed! Ow! You didn't miss. I was gonna say you missed me. You missed me. Now you gotta kiss me. But then they did not miss. And ow, my toe. Alright. I ate my words very quickly. Oh my gosh. Now you gotta kiss me only applies to Vilkis. It doesn't even love me. Are you what? Why are your pumpkins? Are you holding them? What is happening? Are you holding them behind your back? What's going on here? Oh, he is holding them. Okay. I was very confused. So I'm slightly in pain. Oh, there's a whole saber cat right here. Oh, jeez. Hi, Gallon. Also, why are you so tall? Look how tall you are. Yeah. Hi, Kawaii. Nice to see you. Thank you for the daily check-in. How did the sea creature flirt? You caught me off guard when I first saw you. Now you occupy all my thoughts. Little sea ghost, write that down. Bye, God. Thank you for the 19 months. I really appreciate it. Oh. How are you doing, friend? I might be moving near you soon, possibly. We'll see. How's it going, PyCon? Gallon just stuck a- Oh, I just stuck a mace through me. Never mind. We can go shooting together. Perfectly. Right, seriously. Oh, he's looking at me. Okay, I'm gonna- yeah, okay, alright. Sorry, I'm gonna move on now. Okay, that is a long way down. There's a rainbow down there. Aw, it's so pretty. It's a little- Again! Dude! What the heck? Also, hang on. Okay. I also get distracted by a tall handsome creature. Little sea ghost, I freaking love you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Minnie's crying. Poor thing. Alright, let's see if we can get down here without breaking our knees. It's okay, I didn't break a knee. I broke my pinky toe. Thank you for sending Minnie love and hugs. She definitely needs it right now. Have a dude.
Does someone live
Among the dead.
dead?
You won't get the best of me.
Vilkis, would you like to do something? Are you good? I think he might still be stuck in that loading screen. for the random hedgehog outfit. Where did... There he is. Not a thought behind those eyes! He's crossing his arms while holding the pumpkins, and this is hilarious. I was gonna heave you to blah blah blah, but it's not there. Oh yeah, because sound alerts is still broken.
Take me?
Apparently, Vilcus did not need to do anything. My ghost is way too strong. Alright, anything I can take from you guys? This opal. Oh, also I'm holding 2 bows. Yeah, drop that. Nice!
Kind of filthy barbarian just throws their trash on the ground.
Me! Thank you! Sorry, Janessa. I didn't know you were gonna freak out about it so badly, otherwise I would have done it away from you. Is that a potato? It's a potato! It's my friend! It's my family member! Oh, I can take a bath. I'm gonna take a bath. The water washes all the dirt and blood away. Wonderful. Okay. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Expert level chest. Hey, bestie! Alright. Oh, okay. I thought I saw it over there, but... Oh, I did! Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. It's fine. Got it! Let's go. Scroll of volume. These aren't even worth an expert level chest. Excuse me?
Our courage. We don't really know ourselves.
Yes, yes. Very profound, Vilcus. Alright. Potion of stamina? Sure. I don't really think there's anything down there that I care about, so I'm gonna go back this way. I think this is gonna be the way to get to Isabel, whatever her name is, Isabel. Oh yeah, I remember coming through here. There's a dude up here who's like not in aggro. I think he's just working the forge or something.
Someone there? Definitely someone.
Have a dude!
Does someone live?
You think you can take me?
Vilcus, are you gonna fight this time?
At least give me a reason to draw my sword.
Holy cow, that guy just got like basically one shot. Oh, his almost... Whoa, Janessa.
Oh, did you hit me?
Ow! I don't even know what I just got shot by. Oh, there's a dude up there.
You're going to have to do better than that.
I was not prepared. Holy sunbeam, what is that? That's Janassa. I don't know what spell that is. Holy cow!
Oh, this takes me back.
I was wondering if that was gonna trigger, but I didn't know what was gonna trigger it.
True Nords never back.
Oh, Vilcus. True Nords never back gets shot. Nice dodge, thanks. Poor Vilcus. I think I can heal him, right? Vilcus, why do you have 30 firewood on you? Why do you have 30 firewood? Here. I have a few of my healing potions.
I saw you do that, you know.
Did you hear that?
I wasn't trying to pickpocket you! What? I literally just reverse pickpocketed healing potions into him by accident. Or no, I thought I was healing him. Are you gonna complain about it, Vilcus? I best do sorry for the non-expedient reply. I reverse pickpocketed healing potions into his inventory, and he's like, "Oh, so you do that, you know? Oh, okay then. Fine. If you don't want them, I'll take them back."
I'll carve you into
I was doing laundry. How dare you do laundry?
You'll regret it.
Oh gosh. Ooh, there's a briar heart. I wish I could pickpocket their heart out of them. But unfortunately, I'm not cool enough to do that yet. At least he's not angry at me for reverse pickpocketing healing potions into his back pocket, but it's fine. Oh, there's the fireworks show we've been waiting for, right? When he and Gymnastic go together is crazy. Also, why is everybody almost dead? Why is this Forsworn Briarheart so tanky?
Well,
Just
that
kidding.
was a bit of fun, but let's get back to it.
You're using magic? What spell is that? Why is everybody a magic user now? Shock resistance. There's your Briarheart. Pickpocket their hearts like Mortal Kombat style. Just reach in and rip it out. So if I can get them to turn over. So, this spot in their chest is, I think it's an ingredient? Yeah. It's this Briarheart thing. And it's open like that. So you can actually see it on them. And then if you have the pickpockets perk where you can pickpocket equipped armor and stuff off of people, you can pickpocket their hearts. And then it does just immediately kill them. It's pretty cool, honestly. I've never been able to do it. But I want to try one day. Okay, I think we need to go up here. That's kind of awesome, right? Can't do it to people. You have to do it to the Briarhearts. I want to say there's loot on the end of this. There is a single arrow. Okay, that was definitely worth it. I just jumped over Vilcus's head. That was kind of cool. Anything over here? A dead person. Timberwolf skin cloak. Lockpicks. Imagine if that was locked and I used 5 lockpicks to get open. Replenishing the lockpicks I just used to open this. Okay, there's a forge here we could use, but I'm not doing any sort of forging really.
A warrior expects nothing, and therefore is ready for anything.
Spoil sports! How dare they? How do I... Oh, here we go. Probably more people around here. I should probably save. I haven't saved in a minute. Hello? Ooh? Alchemy things? Oh, soul gems. The fragments don't do anything, so I'm not gonna bother taking those. Oh, something over here. I see you, hidden table. Ah, I was too far away for you to scare me that time. A knife, a fork. Okay, nothing. Okay, there wasn't actually anything over there. I thought I was gonna look, but it's fine. All right, up, 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 up. We're still trying to get to Isbel. It's just we had to go. We did for once have to go through this place. I thought that was a person, and I just about had a heart attack. I think we had to go through here to get to her. No, where's the house? She's like over that way? I mean, we might as well finish clearing this area out. Oh, there's a sky stone over here. I don't know how much is left. I'm not really seeing any enemies, but I'm always been really bad at seeing people. Oh, there's a chest right in front of me. Yeah, I don't really see anybody around. Alright. That's a pretty decent chest right there. Oh, okay, so this just goes up to the river. Okay, let's go back to... If we run back across the bridge, I think we could probably go, like, around this way to Isabel. And I do have level ups available, so if I need to use them, I can. Heck was that sound? Sergius! Hey, Sai, how's it going? Leveling up is for weaklings! Hey, Shore! How are you guys doing? Good morning! Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you guys. Ah! Well, I guess it's a good time for my ads to start. My game just crashed. Hold on! I opened my game back up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know which one of you two it was, but one of you two crashed my game, and how dare you? Just kidding. Good time for a stretchy break. That would be me. How dare you, sure. How could you? Yeah, there's no chocolate chips in my chocolate chip frappe. I'm a little sad. I can't complain too much because I did basically get it for free, but like, I like the chocolate chips. It's my favorite part. How dare they skimp? They didn't even skimp. They're just straight up not in here. She was a little flustered. She felt bad because she got the wrong drink to begin with, so I think she just forgot to put the chocolate chips in. Which is sad, because like that's literally why I got chocolate chip frappe, because I love the chocolate chips, but it's fine. I just have bad luck with coffee, I guess. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, game's finally launching again. Must have done something to offend the Java god. I guess so. Maybe when Coffee gets in here, I'll ask him what the heck I did and how to fix it. Because I don't want this to keep following me, man. I don't get coffee that often, and when I do, like, I need it, you know? Like, I don't know, keeping an innocent man chained to the service of marriage when clearly he wishes to be free. We're not even married, Edgy! We're literally not even married. He's just following me. I didn't even have to cheat to make him do it. I just asked him. I was like, hey, do you want to follow me around? And he's like, sure, let's go. Good, keep it that way. I mean, I was going to because I don't want him to die, but I kind of want to just marry him now just to spite you. Love you, Edgy! Oh, man. Leave it. Marriage is evil. Leave at least 6 feet for Jesus and the chauffeur. The chauffeur? No touching. The chauffeur. Look, I've heard the leave room for Jesus thing, but like leaving 6 feet. Oh, my game's up. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention until the music started clashing awfully, and I'm like, what's going on? The launcher was up over the game, so I didn't see what was going on. I can't say the name of this movie, but there's a movie that my husband and I watched together, and it's really funny. But there's a Mormon couple in it at the beginning, and they say, "Jesus and I love you," and then you know the other half goes, "Jesus and I love you too," and it's so cringy and funny. Is it because it's not family friendly? Yeah, ironically, yes, even though I said there's a Mormon couple in the beginning. It's very much not a family friendly movie. Leave room for Jesus, yeah, no. But, I remember, so the first time I ever heard that... I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. That really does get you every time, because it's so loud. That's what happens when you don't leave room for Jesus. No. So the first time I heard that was when I was in high school. And one of my friends' counter to that was, we don't need to leave room for Jesus because he's already in our hearts. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's wild. So anyway, where am I? What are we doing? What did we already do? Help. But yeah, that's that was her counter to it. It's like, we don't need to leave room for Jesus because it's already in ours. I'm like, gosh dang it. I feel like we need some kind of icon or something for the disappearing dead guy now. Icon? What do you mean icon? You mean like a channel point redeem or something? Or a jump scare? Cause I would cry. The disappearing dead guy doesn't get an icon. Emote redeem, whatever. Oh. It just... he's just so loud when he despawns. It scares me. Obviously. Like I was telling my friend earlier, if you watched my streams, you would think Skyrim's a horror game. Also, if I ever played an actual horror game on my channel, you guys would just have a cow or whatever.
You're gonna
Right, run away, run away, run away very slowly, apparently. I almost just pulled a sentient coffee right there. Oh, my dog! That's a good one. Other bestie, hi! Hi, Angie. Ooh, Janessa just took a dire saber cat paw to the face.
Oh, this takes me back.
Does he have a spear? Oh, he's on fire. Silver amethyst ring. Well then. We lost Vilcus again. Alright, might be able to get over to Isabel from this direction. Yep, that's me, Angie. Alrighty, Knife! Hi, friend. How's it going? Ah! Let me up! No. Fine. Help. Wellness check. How... How dare you make me take care of myself? Hi, I'm gaming! Ooh, what game are you playing? Hold on. Let me get up to a place where I'm not sliding down this mountain. There we go. Ha! Finally. Does drinking coffee count as a wellness check? Even though there's literally no chocolate chips in my chocolate chip frappe! It's fine. Night Rain? I don't think I've ever heard of that game. How are you? Are you asking me or are you asking somebody in chat? Cause I'm fine. New Elden Ring. Oh, well, okay then. I'm asking everyone. Fair enough. Oh, is this the spot? Oh, wait. Hang on. Save the game. Save the game. Why does this look like the spot where the...
Let's see what you made of.
Oh, it's not. Interceptor! Because I care! Do you though? Do you though? You don't seem to care about my undying love for Vilcus. Why did he spawn like way over there? Hi, Interceptor, how's it going? Don't you have chocolate chips in your kitchen or maybe some Hershey's bars you could break in there? Unfortunately, no. I literally have no chocolate in this house in the form of like actual chocolate. I have a couple chocolate muffins, but I mean, I could like crumble that up, I guess, if I wanted to. That's a little weird though. Yes, I care about the well-being of my channel comrades. Of course I do, unless they hate rice, in that case you're dead to me. Edgy. Oh my gosh, Edgy. Are they fighting each other?
I'll show you a real fight.
Oh, they're fighting my ghost. Am I close enough to heal him?
That would be the last mistake you made. You're a fool to fight.
Where's Janassa? If I stand down here, can I heal you? There we go. Ah, it's hard to get him to heal because I have to be really close to him.
Oh, did you
Steamed white rice just in general, so is chicken the spicy kind? Yeah. You think I just, but no, I never just did a ghost to race.
At least give me a reason.
Hang on, I'm trying to loot this guy. Oh, and I'm over cucumbered. there's Vilcus. I'm over encumbered, but I have enough in me to take this guy out. Ooh, a shovel! I think I would actually be a pretty decent streamer. I mean, based off of the 2 seconds where we were in a Discord call, I would agree with you.
This province is losing its grip. The bandits become more
Doing good, just got back
every
from a
day.
singles event. Met some cool people and now just ready to veg out with my favorite potato. Ah, you're so sweet. Also, what's a singles event? Is it... Should I
What
take
can I
that at
help you
face
with?
value, or is that... That seems... Is it craft singles? Is it like a dating thing? I'm not sure what that is. Literally, I had arroz con pollo. I can't. It's fine. For dinner, so we're good. That's rice with chicken, right? Oh, what with me and my sultry voice? I was wondering if you were gonna bring that up. It's fine.
Of course.
It was just basically a dating thing. It was a happy hour to be right. Oh, okay. I didn't want to, like, assume too much because I didn't actually know your marital status. And I didn't want to, like, offend or anything. Okay. You're kidding. I can't be a streamer. I smoke too much, I cuss too much, and also I don't wanna. I mean, I'm a strange outlier. Most people are not family friendly, so like there's tons of people who smoke and cuss and everything, so like you're fine. If you want to do that, you can. I just don't do it in my stream. I've been called many things, but sultry is not one of them. It's a big ego boost for me, not gonna lie. So oh, edgy. Love you so much. Arroz con pollo is rice and chicken. Went to a Colombian place with a friend for dinner. Oh, nice. Hey, Turtle. Nice to see you. Also, why are you not on my list? Hang on. There we go. I have fixed it. How the games go? It's going pretty well. We've only crashed once so far tonight. Been a single Pringle for like 10 years now, but...
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
Hi, coffee. I've been a single Pringle for like 10 years now, but you're only like 23. Holy bovine! We got a streamer cam back. Hi, coffee. I don't need shoutouts. What the heck? Yes, you do. Somebody who curses is a lot. I don't know if he smokes. Hi, coffee. I know Luthamir does both, and he's wildly entertaining. I love Luthamir. Yeah, I love Luthamir so much. Coffee. Can you please tell me how to invoke the love of the coffee gods again, because I think I'm cursed. I think I'm cursed. I got a free coffee from McDonald's today because they messed up my order. But the one that I ordered, so what happened is I got to the window and I was watching them make my order. I just watched through the window. I could see what was happening. And I saw her pour the same drink into the 2 cups. And I was like, I wonder, maybe those aren't mine. And then she went to hand them to me and I was like, this one's supposed to be a chocolate chip frappe. And she's like, oh, sorry, I thought they were both supposed to be mochas. And I was like, no, this one's supposed to be chocolate chip. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, do you want this one anyway? And I was like, well, heck yeah, I do. So she's like, okay. I was like, thanks so much. And so I took the, and she went back to make my chocolate chip frappe. Only, there's no chocolate chips in my chocolate chip frappe. Literally 0. Literally 0. Look at the bottom of my cup and tell me there's no chocolate chips in there, because there are no chocolate chips in there. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why do the coffee gods hate me? What have I done? What do I need to do to fix this? Thank you for thinking so young of me when I'm 28. But can I please tell you how to haunt? You're 28! Hi, Meech. Nice to see you, honey. Y'all are so old. Oh, yeah, that's right. Edgy's like 16. Ancient, decrepit, decaying bones, and barely flesh. You're just too young for coffee. Wow. Hey, I don't think there's any chocolate chips in your coffee. Yeah, right? Not anymore. You ate all the chocolate chips. I wish. I'll tell you why. You work at Subway? Sorry, I can't answer that one. Dang it. I don't work at Subway, though. I can't even use that as an excuse. Wow, rude. Ghosts are ageless, classic, and timeless. And also dead. I mean, sorry, what? Oh, so your first mistake was going to McDonald's for coffee? Well, the thing is, I had a coupon for $1.50 off. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll use it. Why not? Because the thing is, I was going to the next city over where the good McDonald's is, and genuinely still very impressed because I got tons of food for $20 instead of $35 like it would have been in my city. And, you know, then on top of that, I literally got a large free mocha, frozen mocha, which is great because those things are like $6. But the thing is, even though she literally went back after I told her this one's supposed to be a chocolate chip, it's a different color than the mocha ones. So it's got the right base, but it's not got any chocolate chips in it. And I'm just kind of sad. I'm not too sad because I still got the free coffee, but I'm still like a little bit like, I got the chocolate chip one because I love the chocolate chip one. And the thing is, technically the coupon that I used wasn't actually able to be applied to this. So I got another one for my husband. But like, so technically I did pay full price for this one and it has no chocolate chips in it, and if you're 28, Paten's 25. Y'all are just like old. Not you, of course. Also, Paten, I'm 20. I do be an 04 kiddo. That's crazy. So yeah, she just forgot to put the chocolate chips in. Holy crustacean, I'm old. You're 19. Coffee? I'm sad for you. Thanks, Ty. What was it like without electricity and or toilet paper? Coffee's literally younger than you. Dang, when did this chat become a kindergarten? I'm 38, so I don't want to hear anything about y'all being old because you're not yet 19 is old, especially when I was born in 2002. It's fine. Someone try to do the math, I dare you. As a 96er, I feel bad. My birth year starts with a 2, so I'm not old, okay? I'm not old. You're 23, turning 24. No, he's 19! Born in 2002 and now legally allowed to drink. Man, that bothers me. Good old 97 baby right here. Yeah. Also, I know a bunch of people don't know. My husband's an 83 baby. He tries not to think about it too much. I don't mind. I really don't. It was not like a point of contention necessarily, but it was kind of like a hurdle we had to get over originally, but like... I know it's weird. I know it's a little bit weird, but... Yeah, I know a bunch of people don't know that, but it's not something that bothers me anymore, so... It never really bothered me to begin with, but it was definitely one of those things that I did have to be careful about who I told because there would be people who were like, that's not okay. And I'm like, it's fine. I was very legally an adult when we met, and I was very, very, very much an adult by the time we got married. It was awesome. I got to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow, fighting mountain lions, safe times of like existing lesson tree. I didn't though. I was born in 2000. I'm not to throw shade, but 14 years is quite a jump. 16 and a half. But yeah. I know a lot of people are like, it's really weird, but my parents are 10 years apart. Backwards. So my mom is older than my dad. So I kind of grew up with weird age gaps, so it doesn't really bother me. But I do know that it's definitely not like normal.
Anything?
Oh
What
yeah,
can I do
okay,
for
so
you?
I was gonna give you things.
Of course.
Okay, nice. Mine are like 2 years apart. Yeah, I always thought that I was gonna like be with somebody who wasn't like way older than me, but you know, like I said, it doesn't bother me. A Dance in Fire. I don't know if I haven't read that. I need to read the books
Anything
that are
you
in my
need.
inventory. You said 16 and a half, which means you could literally walk into the nursery hospital the day picked you out and said, I'm gonna hit that one day. That's super duper creepy. He could have, but he didn't. Very much did not. Love is love. I frankly could not care as long as y'all treat each other with kindness. It's fine. Besides, y'all can reminisce about how life was before fire and the wheel together. It's kind of funny though, because when you guys like start mentioning things in chat, like I can't even think of all of them, but you know, like dial up or Rolodexes or whatever other old things you guys decide to throw at me, and I start like yelling about them. My husband hears it from the other room and he's like, you make me feel so old. I was like, because I had to ask him one day, like, what's a Rolodex? And he's like, you don't know what that is? And I was like, no, I don't, I'm sorry. I miss it. Who else remembers none of it though? She's still a toddler. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That is not the book that I thought I clicked on. Whoops. She's still a toddler. Your husband feels our pain. What other books do I need to read? King. I'm younger than you, and I feel his pain. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't remember them either. Coffee freaking toddler. No, Coffee is younger than me. I don't know why he knows so many things that I don't from days before we were alive. Have I not? I thought there was another book that I hadn't read yet that gave me a thing. But yeah, my husband's and my anniversary's coming up. We've been married for 3 years in July. Because Kavi's older than you. He's not, actually. He's genuinely not.
Just holler.
A lot of younger people, if they're familiar with some of this stuff, it's because they grew up poor.
Let's get going.
I was gonna say the earliest things I really truly remember myself would be like VCR and like the phone attached to the wall with the little spiral cord. And then my thing was getting music onto my iPod Touch and like looking for the album cover so that I could add that to the file so I could see it, like renaming the files and everything to match the default when you buy music properly, you know? YouTube to mp3converter.com or whatever. 16 born in 2001. Don't question it. It's probably a culture thing. Watching a lot of older-ish movies familiarize you with that kind of stuff. I mean, the oldest thing I probably watched was like the Andy Griffith Show. I don't know how old that actually is, but that's probably what I would have watched.
Of course.
Because I didn't see... Of course, it's not like Princess Bride had a ton of old stuff like that in there anyway. You know, like, there's stuff that's like ancient, like spinning wheels, which still exist, obviously, but like are not used a ton. But also you don't think of them as like retro, you think of them as more like primitive. There's a difference between retro and primitive, right? But yeah, so, you know, things like spinning wheels or horses and buggies or whatever. Also known as, Amish, I guess. Andy Griffith was made in the 50s. Yeah, so that's like one of the oldest things I've seen. I don't remember that much of it. I might be able to whistle the theme song. Hold on, wait. Haha, I remembered it. Yeah, okay. I remember. Wow, that's burned in my mind. So I remember the theme song, but I don't actually remember the, like, actual show that much. I do vaguely remember it's, like, black and white. That's it. Some of you have never burned a CD, and some of you don't even realize I don't mean setting a CD on fire! I used to burn data discs back before the iPod came out. CD players or CD Walkmans, as we call them, started reading data instead of just regular audio, so you could put 700 meg of music on one disc, and it was incredible. Hey, Patat, what was it like watching the Hindenburg crash in person? Gee. Of all the people in chat to call old, I feel like I'm not the one who should be picked on. Pretty close. I feel like I think I was spot on, but might be misremembering. It's been a very long time since I've heard that. I had someone who burned a CD of Crazy Frog music for me, so I at least know what you're talking about. What? Okay, but you're old. I am not! Look, it's not my fault you're 16, Edgy. Or whatever. Crazy Frog. I don't know what that is. I think I know what Crazy Train is, but I don't know what Crazy Frog is. There's some movies that are such a time capsule when they came out, like the Goofy movie. I haven't seen that. 8-track and cigarette lighters in the car, unheard of now. So cigarette lighters have turned into the chargers, but they still get called cigarette lighters. So I do at least know what that is. 8-tracks, I am not entirely sure what that is. OMG Patat, what? Doesn't know Crazy Frog. I'm sorry! Look, you're not old in this chat unless you were a teenager during September 11th, and most of you were either not born or barely in kindergarten. Oh boy, and she wonders why I call her a toddler. Oh my gosh, little sea ghost, congrats, that was fast. This is a toddler living under a rock at this point. She's a toddler for not knowing Crazy Frog. I don't know, I'm sorry! Wait, what is Crazy Frog? Maybe I know it and I just don't remember what it is. Repeat after me. 20. 16. And I'm 20, but you're also really old. I was a senior in high school for 9/11. Crazy Frog was one of the first internet memes to ever become a meme. Now you feel our pain. Hang on. Maybe if I see it, I'll know what it is. I just don't know what it is, like Crazy Frog. A Swedish CGI animated character? Am I looking at the right thing? This blue naked frog? Now you feel her pain? That's hilarious. You know Crazy Train, which is a song that came out in the 80s, but not Crazy Frog that came out in the O's. Crazy Frog to the tune of Axel F. That sounds right. I don't know what... I've never seen this before in my life. I knew it! You're a senior in high school in 1911. You are... Oh my gosh. Originally known as the Annoying Thing. I know Annoying Orange! This is definitely not Annoying Orange. Swedish. Why is it Swedish? Swedish CGI animated character. Marketed by the ringtone provider Jamba. Originally created to accompany a sound effect produced by Daniel Malmedal while attempting to imitate the sound of a two-stroke engine. What? Play the video? I don't see a video. I'm on Wikipedia. Spawned a worldwide hit single with a cover version of the Beverly Hills Cop theme tune Axel F, which reached the #1 spot in Turkey, New Zealand, Australia, and most of Europe. What? There's a video. Yeah, oh my gosh. That's the one. Play it. No! I don't want to get copyright struck. It might get muted. Crazy Frog. 5.3 billion views. I forgot about the song it made. Oh, my stomach. It's Axel F if you won't... It's Axel F, you won't get copyrights. Alright, hang on. I'm so... Oh, Scott Minville. What? Hang on. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I am scared. I am scared. Hold on. Trying to get this to show properly. There we go. Good enough.
What's going on?
Wait, this?
Ding, ding.
I mean, I part of the song. What is he writing on? What is this? What are you making me watch?
Break it.
So it's such a vibe. What the heck? Dang! Crazy dropper level right there. So it's like the original What Does the Fox Say? I probably recognize it from the ringtone then. Because I do recognize this part of the song. I mean, it is very catchy.
Now we gotta go help people.
Shush, shush, shush. What did you just make me watch? Bing, bing. Yeah, we used to do a lot of acid 25 years ago. I mean, like all of us. The frog controls the laws of physics, pure aura and craziness. It's just such a vibe. Hey, Proto, one of the original songs kids made popular for iPad watching. The Crazy Frog is Aura. Original Crazy Frog was simpler 3D animation of him dancing to the song, like 10 seconds long. It evolved as the meme grew. Okay. Hey, Arthur. Was it Crazy Frog who made the race car sounds originally? That's my hero! It was this and the Gummy Bear song. Is the Gummy Bear song the, I am a gummy bear or whatever? Is it that one? I know that, I think I vaguely remember the Gummy Bear song, but I don't remember that one. I've never seen this version. Yes, not the Gummy Bear song. But there's also the I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear! Ah! He gets his foot stuck in the bear trap. I don't think that's the original though. I'm very popular for ringtones and those are things. Hey, my ringtone right now is Bluey, okay? I'm just saying. You want to hear what my ringtone is? Here, I'll play my ringtone for you. Hold on. You guys want to know what my ringtone is? Oh, it doesn't have any sound. This I will get copyrighted for if I'm not careful. It's having a hard time playing through my microphone because my microphone's... Well, first of all, I'm trying to play it through the back, and that's really a bad idea. But yeah, that's my ringtone. If you couldn't hear it, I'll play a very small part of it through YouTube really quick. But yeah. I remember that so vividly. What does the fox say? Is nothing but a pale imitation of this immortal frog. I had the race car sounds looping in low volume in my office for a week or two once upon a time. True words have never been spoken. Time for the Gummy Bear song. Go watch the Gummy Bear. Is that the... Gummy bears. Oh gosh. I literally typed in GUMM and it's the first thing that came up. This one?
Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores on November 13th with lots of music, videos, and extras.
A true piece of history. Yeah, this one. No, we're not listening to that. We're not listening to that. A canon event. A friend in high school had a CD that was basically just this in Darude Sandstorm that got stuck in his car's players. It was all we heard every time we got in his car. That's the one we're watching it. No more Skyrim. Listen to it. No! I am a gummy bear. No! When you say the Gummy Bear song, I wasn't sure which one you mean because I remember the old cartoon Gummy Bears. Yes, I'm a gummy. Sentient coffee. My ringtone right now is nuclear air raid siren. It always catches me off guard and I panic when hearing it. That's like me when my ghost in Skyrim dies. My ringtone is just the ring of an actual old school phone, bell phone. It's the bright green looking guy. Let's hear it. No! Yes, please. I'm gifted to listen to the Gummy Bear. Oh my gosh. If you want that Gummy Bear song is your ringtone.
Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh yeah, gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Bang, 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 do-de, body, bum, bang, ba, do-de, body, bring, ba, do-de, body, body, bum. Bang,
The
bang,
dancing chorus.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah.
That's the fight! What's that?
3 times you can ride me. You can ride me. Gummy, gummy, gummy.
You do have a dance emote.
Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Bang, 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 do-de, body, bum, bang, ba, do-de, body, bring, ba, do-de, body, body, bum. Bang, 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 do-de, body, bum, bang, ba, do-de, body, bring, ba, do-de, body, body, bum. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh yeah.
It's so catchy.
Body bump. Body bump.
He's so creepy looking. I genuinely don't think I've ever listened to that all the way through before. Oh my god. Turtle! Not gonna lie, I did think you were kidding, but I also really appreciate it. I appreciate the trade. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. Ducky, Ryder, Mike, Piddles, and Bandy. Thanks so much, Turtle. Trade offer received. Oh my gosh, the hairbrush. Wait. I hate the stupid pickle in his hairbrush. I hate tomatoes. I hate the pickle. Are you talking about Larry the cucumber and his hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, wait. Gummy Bear song reminds me of VeggieTales. Okay, sorry. I needed to scroll further up than I thought. VeggieTales. I love VeggieTales. If you want the Gummy Bear song as your ringtone, text Gummy to... Oh my gosh. Interceptors, there it is. Ma Bell refers to the Bell phone company before antitrust breakup of company into smaller Baby Bells. And Baby Bells, now a cheese company. I'm just kidding. Jelly cheeks. I was not expecting. I definitely haven't watched this video, and I was not expecting a green jiggly butt on my screen. I should be grateful to VeggieTales. I only like the older VeggieTales. I don't like the newer VeggieTales. But thank you so much for the 5 gifted turtle. I really appreciate it. That's a really good deal for real. Of course, you don't remember the Crazy Frog, but you remember VeggieTales. Because I grew up on VeggieTales. I must go sleep now. My 24-hour stream really drained me. I already took a 4-hour nap, but I'm still tired. Yeah, go take a 24-hour sleep. Thank you so much for being here, Turtle. I'm glad you enjoyed the Gummy Bears song. Jelly Cheeks! Oh my gosh. Very family friendly, of course. And she prefers potatoes over rice. It's mad. They're different! You don't really eat both at the same time. You know, like, I would not prefer potatoes with my Panda Express, okay? I still think about the cheeseburger song. Didn't I sing the cheeseburger song for my karaoke stream? I'm pretty sure I did the cheeseburger song for my karaoke stream. I'm like 99% sure. I think you did. Yeah. I did a couple funny songs, and one of them was the cheeseburger song, and one of them was I Work at Subway. I love I Work at Subway. And I missed it, yeah. Cause he loves you cheeseburger with all his heart, and there ain't nothing gonna tear you two apart. And if the world suddenly ran out of cheese, he would get down on his hands and knees just so if someone accidentally dropped some cheese in the dirt, and he would wash it out for you, wipe it off for you, clean the dirty cheese off just for you. You are his cheeseburger. There you go. Specifically sung awfully, because in the original, they auto-tuned him for like the remake, but in the original, it's like all off key and really out of tune, and it's hilarious. Bye. Have a good night, Turtle. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Oh my gosh, no way. Okay. And then I took an arrow in the knee. Thank you so much for the follow. What an awkward time to follow, Kit Kat Goose. I hope you did not hear everything that just went down. Or maybe that's why you followed, in which case I'm so sorry. I still break out into Larry Silly so much. I think, yeah, oh, where is my hairbrush? Happens a decent amount because I know where my hairbrush is, but I look for Minnie's a decent amount. Because she also uses it as a toy, so sometimes I don't know where it is. And then, cheeseburger song. Belly Button is also one of my favorite songs. VeggieTales solidified the choice to follow. Thanks, Kit Kat. I'm trying to remember all of my favorite VeggieTales songs. Oh yeah, the Sick Cebu. Sick Cebu is sneezing and coughing. A chumamoo, a chumamoo, a chumamoo, a chumamoo. I love you so much. I love you so much. I think I'm glad I don't know that one. I haven't watched VeggieTales. I do have a gif of a cucumber guy saying, "What you have done has made God very unhappy," that I send every now and then. That's hilarious. And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Do you like rice? This is important. This Cebu song. Hang on. How does what are the lyrics to that? The Cebu song lyrics. Song of the Cebu. I can't. Okay, it's really funny. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Oh, there's one where he's pretending to be Elvis Presley in the middle of the Lord of the Beans. Have you seen? No. Little Seagulls, have you seen Lord of the Beans yet? I think we talked about this previously. Have you seen Lord of the Beans? But there's one where he's pretending to be Elvis in the middle of that, and he is he's singing a love song though. I think it's really funny. I love that everyone gets a Water Buffalo one. Or Barbara Manatee. Who is Elvis Presley? Oh my gosh. I have it. I need to. It's so good. I love Lord of the Beans. I know what you're talking about. I forgot what the song is called, but not you two. Don't do this. I'm pretty sure Edgy's joking. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Larry the Cucumber presents in a sequential image stereophonic multimedia event, the Song of the Cebu. This is a song about a boy. A song about a little boy and his Cebus. A song about a little boy and his 3 Cebus. A little boy who had a sick Cebu, a sad Cebu, and a mute Cebu. And also a hippo. This is me at the airport. This is my Aunt Ruth. This is me in a bullfight. This is me fighting a bull. Ooh. And this is me and the bull. Ah, this is me and the bull. And I think that's the bull's cousin. He's a Cebu. Cebu. Boy is riding with Cebu into town in his canoe. Sick Cebu is rowing and sneezing. Achumu, 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 achumu. Hippo chewing on bamboo. Can't see boy in 3 Cebu. Sad Cebu is rowing and crying. Bahumamu, bahumamu, bahumamu. Achumamu, bahumamu. Achumamu, Cebu. I'm just laughing at the lyrics because they're so stupid and I love them so much. Mute Cebu is waving and grunting. I can't. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Elvis Presley was a singer in the 50s who became popular by real black artists and not telling anyone. I suppose he's just someone beyond my time, you know, someone old that I listened to like 2,000 years ago. Real, but also impossible. Patat doesn't know any. From that time, she's still a toddler. I can't stop laughing. It makes me so giggly. Oh, well, you memorized it. No, I am reading the lyrics to this one. Because I wouldn't have remembered that, but yeah. Don't worry, I know who Elvis is. My grandfather likes him. I'm pretty sure he and Patat are similar age, except he's younger by at least a century. Wow. I remember having a Larry Boy toy when I was a toddler. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Archibald Asparagus did a song in a library, and it was actually a song, I think, I don't know if it was originally from the Pirates of Penzance, but it was also sung in Pirates of Penzance, and it was the one that's like, shoot, what was it? Dang it, I can't remember what it's called. Hang on. VeggieTales Archibald song. What is it? Modern Major General. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical? I think... Did I get... That one I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Modern Major General. Did I do it right? I am the very model of a modern Major General of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I got it right! I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. A lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the ones that I really liked as a kid, but I didn't know any of those words. Literally none of them. Anyway. I know you know who Elvis is. I just took the opportunity to make a joke. I took an opportunity to continue to throw jabs at Patek. She's old, and I think old people appreciate the clever wordplay. It could actually fire the plungers out at the sides of his head. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think Larry Boy scared me when I was younger, not gonna lie. So I wasn't a huge fan of Larry Boy. But, yeah. That's I had a video. I think this might have been on VCR. We might have had it on DVD. Of like just a bunch of songs. It was just a bunch of songs, but they were like in this big giant like I want to say like factory basically, where the characters were in like zoo exhibits. It sounds really weird because it's a little bit weird. They're like zoo exhibits, and then whenever they wanted to play the song, it'd be like they would roll the machine and it would put a couple words together, and then they would like shoot the characters out to do the songs. I don't even, none of what if you've never seen it, what I just said, it makes absolutely no sense, but that's what that one was. What did I come back into? It's fine, don't worry about it. I love the sidetrack from Skyrim to VeggieTales. VeggieTales also pretends old. Wow, absolute chaos. For me, it was the weird alien thing from Larry Boy that scared me as a kid. Hang on. Larry Boy. Let's see. I can't remember the alien thing. I just remember Larry Boy himself. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't really care for Larry Boy, so I didn't like watch a whole bunch of it, so I just don't really remember. But I watched Lord of the Beans, Little Joe. Is that what it was called? Little Joe in the Coat of Many Colors or something like that. It was the story of Joseph. Those are the two main ones that I remember. But yeah. Also Crazy Frog and Gummy Bears. I love to talk crap about VeggieTales, but they are fond memories. My little brother used to love that stuff, so honestly, when I think about it, I mainly just remember him enjoying the show. I was too old for it, but I like hanging out with my little brother, so I dealt with it. That's kind of how it goes, you know? I get sick of mini stuff, but obviously I'm her mom, so I kind of have to be around there, but simultaneously just standard potato things. For the other weird religious shows, did anyone ever watch Bible Man? It was so bad. The only religious show I remember watching growing up was VeggieTales. I genuinely don't remember anything else. Everything else was something like, you know, Dora, Go Dia, Go, SpongeBob. But when I was really little, it was like VeggieTales and Baby Einsteins. Also Little Einsteins when I was a little bit older, but yeah. Bible Man, I don't think I've ever heard of. Like, really old. She looks like oh my gosh, edgy. Apparently there are a lot of incompetent baristas. What? I skipped over like half your other message and I got confused. The toy that saved Christmas was a favorite of mine. Oh, you reminded me of King Daniel and the Ducky or something like that. I can't remember. That wouldn't be Daniel. What was it? VeggieTales Duck. King George and the Ducky. I couldn't remember. No, not AI. King George and the Ducky. Can't be real, otherwise there'd be less of them. Oh, the keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall. Keep walking. That song from the Jericho, the marching around Jericho. I sing that one a lot. It usually if I need to like keep walking somewhere. Can't be real, otherwise there'd be less of them. Does Oral count as a religious show? Because if so, I love that one. I don't think I've heard of that one. I watched The Wiggles. I also watched The Wiggles. And Blue's Clues. There we go. She takes the souls of the baristas who do their job well. Bananas in pajamas. Nope. Anyone remember Teletubbies? One that I didn't watch, but was still somehow ingrained into my brain as something awful and creepy. But anyways, it was like the OG Thomas the Tank Engine for me. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. I've never heard of that. King David, King George and the Ducky. Rugrats and Cat Dog. I didn't see either of those, but I saw them on the TV, but didn't actually watch them. Going down in pairs. I once saw the Wiggles live as a wee lad. Absolutely lost my mind in a good way, or well, core memory unlocked. And then one of their members lost their lives in an accident, and I got really sad. I don't know what happened to him. Really? I also watched Barney. Oh my gosh, I remember watching Barney and then like all of my friends were like, oh my gosh, did you hear that Barney was doing drugs? And I didn't know what drugs were because I was really young. Anyway, I didn't know what that meant. They were like, he was doing drugs in a suit or something like that. And I just knew that whatever he was doing was bad. Yo Gabba Gabba, also heard of it, never watched it. Blue's Clues was awesome. Why is my sound on my phone? That's not okay. No, stop it. Boy, there we go. All these things are ingrained in my brain. Tupi and Binu. Nope, never heard of those. I watched those bananas as well. Tupi and Binu. Oh my gosh. I used to love Baby Looney Tunes. I watched regular Looney Tunes quite a bit because my dad likes Looney Tunes, but I don't remember Baby Looney Tunes. I watched a lot of Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is really good. I will never escape. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I watched a lot of VeggieTales. Or not VeggieTales, but yeah, a lot of VeggieTales when I was like really young. Tupi and Binu is a Canadian program. It's Quebec in origin. Gotcha. Minnie's crying again. I wonder what's wrong. Let me show you how old I truly am. My favorite show on Nick Jr. when I was 4 or 5 was called Eureka's Castle. I have not heard of that. Eureka. Sorry, trying to kill a fruit fly. Oops. Eureka's Castle. I have not seen this. Something about it reminds me of what's it called? The creepy-ish puppeteer style movie that everybody loves, and I cannot think of the name of it. It's not for kids, I don't think, but that's what it reminds me of. No, it's not Muppets. Crystal Lake? Crystal Cave? I don't know if Crystal's actually in the name of it, but it's that vibe. Dark Crystal Cavern. I don't think that's it. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway. The Dark Crystal. Is it the Dark Crystal? That sounds... Yeah, Dark Crystal. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. I used to love Between the Lines as well. It's a Jim Henson film. Yeah, I've never seen it, but it kind of reminds me of that. Hold on, I have to scroll back up. That used to play on TVO Kids all the time, Canadian TV channel. It's about this big rat guy named Toopy who helps his small cat friend Binu through struggles, particularly around bedtime and sleeping. I watched a lot of PBS and Hong Kong action films. We were too poor for cable, and my cousins brought back a lot of movies from their trips home. Weird combo. They go on numerous adventures, and I love them. And the real question for Blue's Clues is, how old Blue's Clues or new Blue's Clues? Obviously the old one. Max and Ruby, I watched a little of. I don't think my mom didn't really like that one, so I didn't watch it too much. She also really hated. I remember watching a lot of Arthur, but she also hated. She hated the Junie B. Jones books. Max and Ruby and Max. Between the Lions, I haven't seen. Crystal. The Dark Crystal. Max and Ruby and her little brother Max. The Dark Crystal sounds right, unless you're talking about the Pirate Cove show that didn't actually exist. No, Dark Crystal is what I was thinking of. Max and Ruby would enrage my little self. I don't remember enough about it to know why that would be. Max and Ruby drove me nuts. Was it because Max was a jerk? I feel like Max was a jerk. Steve was the better friend. Josh had big shoes to fill. Watched a lot of PBS too. We had Arthur, and we had a drawer named Pappy who loved the show called Pappy Land, and the main event was Wishbone. He read your stories and he was the... I love Wishbone. I didn't know there was a show. I only read the books. Max was a jerk. Yeah, that's probably why my mom didn't like it too much. Max was a bratty toddler. Sounds about right. That was the whole point. But the thing is, he was bratty for the sake of being bratty. I have my own toddler right now, and she's pretty much never bratty for the sake of being bratty. She's bratty because she doesn't understand any better. There is a difference. So, Ruby sort of was too. She would never listen to anything he was trying to communicate. Yeah. That's right. I still remember the Wishbone theme song. Also, to argue about who is better, Wishbone or Lamb Chops. I hate a Lamb Chop because I like Wishbone. Caillou was awful. Yeah, Caillou was absolutely awful. I feel like not a lot of people remember Bear in the Big Blue House. Nope, unfortunately. Caillou was actively bratty for no reason. Caillou was just awful. I mean, wasn't Francine in Arthur also was a bit of a brat, right? I hated Caillou so much. Yeah, even as a kid, I didn't like Caillou. Core memory unlocked! A Bear in a Big Blue House PC game was my first video game. What was my first video game? Probably one of the Paws and Claws Pet Vet. Paws and Claws Pet Vet games. Oh, I watched a lot of Clifford the Big Red Dog. People remember Bear in the Big Blue House, but it was a really boring show. I didn't watch Bear in the Big Blue House. Patat attack that! Oh gosh. Hey, Prodigal! Francine could be a bit of a brat in Arthur, but the idea was that she didn't know she was doing it. Gotcha. Berenstein Bears are also something I remember. Berenstein Bears is a name I remember, but also that's just really similar. It's not the exact name, but it's similar to my friend's last name. So I just remember it every time I hear her last name. A lot of Looney Tunes. I loved the Clifford show, especially the Puppy Years one. Oh, and Scooby-Doo. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. I owned every Bernstein Bears book and VHS tape and cassette that ever existed back in the day. That was my jam. Bernstein Bears were more books than TV shows for me. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how Wishbone was for me. I didn't even know Wishbone was a show. I just read all the books. Well, not all of them, but I remember when my mom was looking at books for me to get off of a specific list for You know, when we had to read books off a list for whatever. My mom was going through names and I was picking them literally based off of their names. Just none of them sounded interesting to me. And she was like, well, there's a Wishbone one here called Don Quixote. I didn't know what she was saying. I didn't know who Don Quixote was. I thought she was saying Donkey Hote. I didn't know what a Hote was, but I knew a donkey was an animal. So I was like, okay, I'm interested in animals. We'll do that one. I got the book a few days later and I was like, Don Quixote? What is this? What is Don Quixote? And mom's like, that's Don Quixote. And I was like, oh my gosh, I thought this was gonna be a book about donkeys, not a dude. But yeah, I didn't watch the TV shows much. I love the Berenstain Bears books. Those and the Redwall books were my jam. I'm pretty sure every single time Berenstain has been typed in my chat, it has been spelled differently, and that's hilarious. Alright, but real talk, who remembers Poyo? Not me! The accelerated reader list? Yeah, I think that's what it was. I also like Franklin, the show of a turtle kid. I haven't seen that. And I haven't seen Roly Poly Oly either. Hanna-Barbera and Warner Bros. Yeah, we watched the Jetsons and the Flintstones. And yeah, Warner Bros. I'm trying to remember what Warner Bros. We watched. But yeah. Is Roly Poly Oly as small and smart and round? I don't think I've seen Roly Poly Oly. I've seen Roly Poly Oly guest. I do not remember watching any of this. I do remember seeing Roly Poly Oly, which all of you guys are spelling it wrong. It's spelled apparently like this. I've seen it guessed in Jackbox, but I didn't know what it was. Franklin? No one knows how to spell Bearstein. Warner Bros. Owns the Super Friends license and DC stuff and all the Looney Tunes. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing it come up before all the Looney Tunes stuff. Bob the Builder, can he build it? Yes, he can. I watched Hercules when in the off chance I was lucky enough to stay up late enough to see Hercules. I didn't see that. Roly Poly Oly was after my time, but I love that theme song. Childhood shows. Phineas and Ferb! There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket or finding a mommy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Surfing tidal waves, creating a to look at each. Okay, shut up now. What else do we have? Adventure Time was something that my mom didn't like, so I didn't watch that much. SpongeBob I watched a lot of because my dad really liked SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents. Started watching that a little bit more when I was older. Tom and Jerry. Love Tom and Jerry. I can't see what this is. It's tiny. Oh my gosh! I forgot what it's called. Oh, Total Drama Island. Freaking Total Drama. Total Drama Island is not a kid's show. Never go to tier 15. My little brother was obsessed with Bob the Builder when he was a toddler. Hercules is a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, like the old cartoon based off the Mythology show. Yeah, I figured as much, but I haven't seen it. Phineas and Ferb, Fairly Odd Parents, Base, Johnny Test, Total Drama Island. Anyone remember 16? No, unfortunately. Adventure Time is a big fave of mine, definitely for somewhat older kids. But the plot gets wild. Adventure Time isn't a kid's show either. I didn't see it. I've seen barely any of it, so I didn't know that, but that makes sense. Gravity Falls, haven't seen. Phineas and Ferb, seen almost every episode, I think. Wizards of Waverly Place, my mom didn't really like, because she wasn't huge on the magic stuff. Like, I didn't even read Harry Potter until I was 16. Slug Terra, never saw. Adventure Time, yeah. I didn't like it when I did watch it, though. It gets creepy really fast. Interesting. Let's see. Ant Farm, didn't watch. Drake and Josh, didn't watch. I watched Big Time Rush, though. Flapjack? Didn't watch. Sam and Cat, I watched, but there were only 2 seasons of that before they cut it off for some reason. Victorious, I think I've watched. Yeah, there's Big Time Rush. Ed, Ed and Eddie, also not a kid's show as far as I know. Didn't watch much of it. iCarly, I didn't like originally, but I liked it when I got older. Figure It Out, I didn't watch. Johnny Test, I watched a bit of. What is that? I can't read. Robot. What does that say? I can't tell what. This is a really low quality image and I can't read some of these. There's Scooby-Doo. Tough Puppy? Tiff Puppy? What does that say? Jeff Puppy? I can't read that. I don't know what it says. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I had a few friends who really liked it, but I never watched it. Austin and Ally I liked. I thought it was good. Fish Hooks didn't watch. Brain Surge didn't like. Good Luck Charlie didn't see. Back in the Barnyard. Oh my gosh, Back in the Barnyard. Dog with a Blog I liked. I would watch it here and there, but I wasn't the biggest fan either. What about 16, where they basically live in the mall? Dog with a Blog was cute. Austin and Ally I liked. Austin and Ally, show the image on screen. Let's see if you can even see it. Oh, it's not too bad. There's like some of it, I guess. It's a tier list that I'm currently looking at. Kicking It, didn't watch. Ned's Guide. I watched a little bit. I forgot what that word is. I watched a little bit of it. I liked what I saw, but I didn't see a ton of it. Sunny with a Chance, didn't see. Sweet Life, didn't see. Winx, never saw. Never heard of, honestly. Jonas, never saw. Kung Fu Panda, I only saw the movie. I only saw the first movie. Liv and Maddie, I saw a little bit of. My mom didn't really care for it either. Penguins of Madagascar! I love Penguins of Madagascar. It is not bad. Shake It Up, didn't see. Rex, whatever that is, didn't see. Dog with a Blog. Dog with a Blog, at the time, I thought was really good. Looking back at it, it's like not great. So the main reason I'm not a huge fan of it now, but I loved it when I was younger, is, I mean, I love the dog. The dog is cute. The problem is, it was one of those stereotypical shows that like makes the parents absolutely clueless and absolutely stupid. And that was kind of the problem with a lot of like these kind of Disney or Nickelodeon shows, is the parents are just absolute idiots. And like, it's kind of not a great look, you know? Wizards of Waverly Place, again, didn't see that much until I got older. But I did like it when I saw it. I don't even know what any of these are. Yeah, I don't know what any of the Planet Sheen. Yeah, I watched a bit of Jimmy Neutron, but I never saw any Planet Sheen. House of Anubis! House of Anubis was good. I never got to finish it. I was watching it on my mom's Amazon Prime, and then I just like left off at like the end of season 3 or something and never finished it. I really need to find House of Anubis and actually finish that show. Ben 10 never watched. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles never watched. Wendell and Vinny never watched. Is that Spencer? And then Legend of Korra, obviously Avatar The Last Airbender is fantastic, but Legend of Korra is kind of like, the more I watch it, the less I like it. But anyway, there you go. Austin and Ally show the image. Disney Channel also had a death grip. Anyone remember the horrifying future that was Mr. Meaty? No. Jenny the Teenage Robot, my mom's college roommate, was one of the creators of that show. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. How dare you remind me of Mr. Meaty? Oh gosh, what is Mr. Meaty? It's Tough Puppy starring Jerry Trainer, Spencer. Okay, I do know who Jerry Trainer is. It's about a dog super spy from the same creator as Danny Phantom. Okay. Tough Puppy, yeah, I never saw that. Back to the Barnyard I also loved. Did you ever watch Chalk Zone? I did not. Drake and Josh, I didn't see. I miss my nostalgia. Remember Scholastic Book Fairs? I loved going to those, but now when I show up, the school officials ask me to leave for some reason. Clarissa Explains It All was fantastic. Oh, Clarissa Explains It All was fantastic. And then she started making Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I was so happy. I was basically a fan of Melissa Joanne Hart from Cradle to Late Teens. Not Planet Sheen. I recognize Vampire Diaries, never watched it though. I recognize that too, but I never watched it. Lab Rats, I saw like 4 episodes of ever. What? Never watched Ben 10? No. No, I saw it come up on TV, but I never watched it. Atla is super mega based. Atla is yeah, the best. I think Korra stands as a separate entity from Atla. I mean, it does. You can't necessarily lump them together. Korra was so much better than The Last Airbender. It's not even comparable. No. Agree to disagree. Atla is so much better. It has a better story. So to be fair to Legend of Korra, they did not know they were going to have 4 seasons. They thought they were going to get 1, and then they thought they were going to get 1 more, and then they knew they were going to get 2. So they couldn't make a story because Atla knew they were going to get 3 seasons, and that was, they had time. They had so much time before even signing on the deal to like make the story and to develop the characters and everything. With Korra, essentially it did kind of start out as a cash grab. They didn't know how well it was going to do. They knew that Atla was pretty successful. But I think Atla got more successful as time went on. It wasn't like immediately a hit necessarily. Like people who watched it thought it was good, but it was kind of like a snowball effect more than immediately right out the gate. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. But with Legend of Korra, like they did not know how it was going to do. So they only signed on for one season, which is why Korra is compartmentalized into one season is one story. The second season is a completely separate story, even with the same characters in the same world. And then seasons 3 and 4 are kind of connected. There's some stuff that ties between the two, but not really. And then, so that's why season 3 to season 4 got better, because they actually had the time to like develop the characters a little bit more. Whereas like in the first season, they didn't know they were gonna have the time to do that. So they kind of just had to get the story out there, and things were like weirdly rushed in some ways and oddly slow in others. So like that's the main issue with Korra, is they didn't have the time to plan out everything like they did with Atla. So I do like Korra. Yeah, I really liked Legend of Korra the first time I saw it. That was after I had seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I've rewatched both multiple times, and I've also watched Overanalyzing Avatar's take on every single episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, and I think the points he brings up are extremely valid. There's a couple things I disagree with on him, but I think most of the stuff he brings up is really, really valid, and there's a reason Atla's objectively better than Korra in a lot of different ways. But one of them is that they had a ton of time both before and during the seasons to like develop the story and the plot and the characters. So let's see. Bang. I really tried to like Korra, but I just didn't. Aang is 12. He's allowed to be a whiny child. He does mature. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, Aang is 12. The whole story arc with Atla is Aang maturing as a 12-year-old. Knowing at 12, and this is why, like, usually you don't get told you're the Avatar when you're that young. But when you get told that the fate of the world is on your shoulders and you're only 12, like that's a lot. That is a lot to handle. I'm 25. I'm over twice the age of 12. And if somebody came up to me and was like, by the way, your responsibility is to save the entire planet, I'd be like, excuse me, what? And I'm an adult, man. So like, but the whole story arc with Atla is Aang being a kid, because he is a kid, and realizing that through being a kid and exploring and essentially checking off his bucket list, realizing the state of the world after it's been 100 years worth of war, and realizing just how big the scope of his responsibilities are, maturing up to that responsibility, gathering his forces, essentially like his best friends, and doing just that, saving the world. I think Atla is just an absolute masterpiece. But yeah, Korra makes mistake after mistake after mistake. And the problem with Korra is that she doesn't have a lot of arc. She kind of does, but it's nothing like Avatar. So the problem with the Netflix remake of Atla is they made the characters flat and boring. Sokka does not start out misogynistic and a jerk. He's just a really nice guy all the way through, who maybe sometimes says something funny every now and again. Because Tara is just like, it takes her 2 seconds. Like by the second episode, she's already basically a master waterbender, and she's calling herself a master waterbender, even though she has not had the time to like train yet. And Aang is like, he's in the series, he's already like accepted his fate and is like showing off his airbending and flying around and doing a whole bunch of stuff and being like, oh yeah, like I'm the Avatar or whatever, which is like, it just cuts the characters up and makes them flat and boring and have absolutely no arc whatsoever. The problem with Korra is she starts out angry and tough and mean and like kick butt, and then just like doesn't change for most of like three seasons. She gets angry. She's angry and hot-tempered for kind of like no reason, and doesn't seem to learn any sort of like temper management, anger management, or have any sort of arc for the first 2 seasons. And then she sort of starts to mellow out towards the end, but she kind of goes like too far. in a way. But yeah, every protagonist history makes a mistake. And that's the thing, is making mistakes is fine. Making mistakes, having your protagonist make mistakes is very relatable and is something that should be done. But that's why we can relate to Sokka, because some people, they don't, they're not necessarily taught the correct way originally, and they think that women are beneath them, and then they realize that they were wrong, and they realize that they can rely on women to do things. And that's like the majority of Sokka's arc, is he realizes, I don't need to be a jerk to women, because actually these women are fantastic. Like at the beginning, he's like making fun of his sister and saying girls are stupid and all that kind of stuff. By the end, he's fighting with Toph and Suki by his side and relying on them and trusting them to have his back. Like, his arc is amazing. I love Sokka's arc. But like, yeah, making mistakes, doing things wrong, that's what makes characters relatable. That's what makes them good. That's what makes them three-dimensional. Like, take a lot of the Disney characters right now, a lot of the modern Disney characters. Moana, for instance. I love Moana. I think it's a really good movie, but like, Moana has basically no character arc. She's a tough, independent woman who stays a tough, independent woman who realizes she has semi-god, like demigod powers, basically. So she goes from being already kind of unrelatable as someone who's already basically perfect, to literally being a demigod, which is like not gonna happen to anyone on Earth. So Disney kind of like screwed her over, because they made her completely unrelatable. She's only an idol to look up to for kids. She's not somebody that they can model themselves after, because like it's impossible, because no kid born on this earth is a demigod, Like, again, good movie, just not relatable. That's what I mean. Like, you can make a good movie or a good show with characters that aren't necessarily relatable, that's fine. But when every single movie starts to become things that aren't relatable, like the Snow White movie that just came out, where Snow White is a tough, independent woman who don't need no man or whatever, like, it's not cool anymore, because you've just taken a story and you've chopped it up and made it two-dimensional again. Ironically, the 2D version was better than the 3D version, but but yeah, no, your characters are allowed to make mistakes. They should make mistakes. So yeah, definitely. If you're, but you can't count that against Korra, especially if you're disregarding Aang's terrible character because of his age. And well, that's the thing, is like, I'm not saying Korra was terrible. I'm just saying that they kind of did her dirty. I think she could have had a better, she could have had a much better story if they knew ahead of time they were going to have 4 seasons to work with her. But because of the nature of just the fact that like they only had the 1 season at first, and then the next season, and then the last 2 together, like it wasn't fair to her character more than anything. Atlas such a good slow burn with all the character arcs. Korra had some bad pacing. Yeah, and that's exactly why, is because of those seasons being unknown. I love the brothers and then hated their stories. Mako and Bolin. Yeah, the problem is the problem with them is you can break them down into 2, into they fit into tiny niches, and that's it. They don't break out of them. Mako is the aloof, laid back, tough guy, macho, like, dude who is also kind of hot-headed. And Bolin is just there to be poked at and made fun of, and like be the comedic relief, but like in a bad way. Like, he doesn't get to be serious when the show calls for it. So they turned it into a joke when like Bolin came out with flowers for Korra and saw Mako kissing her. And they turned him into a joke instead of having a legitimate reaction that would be at all relatable to an audience who's watching this. They turned him into a spouting fountain full of snot. It's like, nobody wants to see that. First of all, that's gross. But like, it's just sad, because they could have given him so many better like things to do in the show, but they turned him into a joke, and it's not fair to him. Like, what I'm saying is, their characters were good and their stories were good. They just did the characters themselves dirty. Again, mainly because they just didn't know the timing that they were going to have to work with. So I dislike the latter seasons. I find the starting to be really good. Anyone remember Tailspin? I don't. I actually find Korra as a character to be neat, but dang, dude, imagine severing your past lives because of reasons. Yeah, and the thing is, too, I think they messed up. It was a third season where they showed the first Avatar, Avatar 1. And, like, there's some things that just don't need to be laid out explicitly. And I think that was one of them. I think having fans have their own theories or have their own headcanons of how the first Avatar came to be is good. Because the thing is, once they materialized it into a show, whether they wanted to or not, they brought it to the physical world by making it with physical people, right? So the whole point of the spirit world and the spirits is spirits are neither good nor bad. They are spirits, and they don't take sides in human altercations because they have nothing to do. And it's not because their worlds are separate, it's because they're fundamentally different. They don't know the human good or bad because they are not human, they are spirits. But when they made the 3 or 4 episode arc of showing Avatar 1, maybe it was 2, I don't remember, they turned it so that it's good versus bad, you know, light versus dark, very stereotypical, like, things that it's easy for our human minds to wrap around because we're human, but the whole point of the spirits is that they're not human. And so turning Rava and whatever his face is into light and dark, good and bad, you know, like, it just cheapened the entire spirit world because it's not supposed to be something that's able to easily be understood by people because they're not human. So I just wish that they had left that alone. I think on one hand, it was really cool to see it, like the first time I saw it, but then later on I was like, they kind of like should have just left that alone, you know? But that is my own opinion. You can have a different one, that's fine, but that's what I think about it too. The theme for Tailspin is such a banger. I'm an adult, man. Debatable. Like in lore, she leaves the world in a much worse state than any other avatar. She leaves the world in shambles with spirits running amok and people fearing and hating the avatar, which is counterintuitive to the entire point of having an avatar. Well, I don't think, let's see. We don't have a ton of stories about past avatars, but we know that there's tons and tons of them, so I'm sure that while none of the previous avatars had severed their past lives, we don't necessarily know if there was an avatar that did leave the world in shambles. Because we don't know, you know, everything that happened between Avatar 1 and Avatar Aang, other than like Roku and Avatar Kyoshi. And we kind of know a little bit about Avatar Yang Chen, I think. And then there's like the comics, which I haven't gotten to read, but yeah. Chalk Zone also had a theme that went hard for no reason. You know what? It's all about Doug. Hi, Steven. Nice to see you. Shock Zone seems a banger. I love that show. I haven't seen that either. Hope you're doing well, Steven. Aang brought down an empire at 12, decided to solve a war through means that nobody thought possible by sparing Ozai rather than killing him. By being stood on business, Korra failed. I think Korra was also thrown in. So the thing with Aang is, he was in a world where people needed him, but he didn't know how to live up to his responsibility. Korra was a capable warrior, and therefore, in a way, capable avatar. No, Avatar is not only fighting, it's also spiritual. And Aang had the spiritual side, Korra had the physical fighting side. But she was ready and willing to like fight for, you know, what she believed in. The problem is the world was at peace and she wasn't really needed that way. And so that's kind of why too, she seemed out of place because she was out of place by story, but they didn't do a good job like showing her story and how she could have become relevant between, you know, all the different villains and everything. Doug and Pepper Ann were the best Saturday morning cartoons. So you're okay with 12-year-old being a 12-year-old, but you're not okay with a teenager being an angry teenager. I'm not okay with Korra literally leaving the next avatar with nobody but herself. See, and that's the other thing too, is like, I think it was a very bold move of the writers to do something that drastic, right? Because ultimately, it's not Korra's fault, it's the writer's fault, right? And I think it is very interesting to have a show where something that drastic and, you know, like that changes the future of the world, of the Avatar world, and then any, you know, sequential Avatars shows that we might get after it. And it's something that a lot of shows don't do, you know, so credit where credit's due. It was very ballsy of them to do that. I just hope that they because there is another Avatar show coming out. I just hope that they do it well, you know? I think that it lays the groundwork for a very interesting next few seasons of an Avatar show, but they have to do it right. So that's my opinion of it. Oddly never really watched Pepper Ann. I definitely did not. Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, and Cat Dog were some of my favorite shows on Nick. I didn't watch any of those. The theme song was amazing. Angry Beavers as well. I don't know any of these. Destroying the Cycle is worth a lifetime in Legacy. I think Korra is cool. I dig her relationship with Asami. Don't be started with Bolin and Mako and the other airbenders. But I find Aang is a better Avatar and had better fleshed out story. Again, yeah, it's due to mainly due to the actual real world timing of things. I agree to disagree. I sometimes walk around just doing a mouth trumpet to the Angry Beavers theme. The only thing I recall liking in Legend of Korra with the villains, Smoke. Zahir. Who? I really like Korra. I never saw anyone similar to me on TV until her. Amon! Okay. I was trying to figure out a villain that sounded similar to Smoke. Amon, yeah. I think Korra's villains were really cool. The Red Lotus felt like a big threat. Mm-hmm. I also didn't enjoy how Korra literally killed Sokka off screen without any detail or fanfare. Did she? Are you talking about, are you talking about when he got bloodbends? I don't think he died then. My username literally used to be Red Lotus Blossom. Yangchin, Kuruk, Kyoshi, and Roku. Okay, I did forget about Kuruk, yeah. I rewatched the Digimon movie recently, and that soundtrack is such a banger. The sequel project for Avatar and Korra and the writers and producers literally solidify that Korra left the world in shambles. Look it up. No. So the thing is, so there were original writers for Avatar in the producer team that made Korra, and I think by the time the end of the season rolled, or by the time the end of the show rolled around, they left because they didn't like what's going on. But they also had a huge budget cut, which is why there's like some weird stuff in season 4 where there's like a lot of reused animation and stuff like that. So yeah. I still have it on VHS. The Digimon has banger music. I love that movie. Yo, hey Cersei. Hello, nice to see you. Anyways, I'll move on from Atla. I had to watch it on Internet Archive. I keep too much junk. I just think the fact that random adults, questionable but I digress, are debating the merits of pitfalls of an animated show directed to children speaks volumes about how good both shows were. I can imagine people getting this heated over like Blue's Clues or Phineas and Ferb. No, I think the Atla universe is just really, really cool. And that's why I love things like the Atla universe or Harry Potter or Hunger Games, because there's so much that's given to us that gives us context for other things that we can then like come up with theories and like other things that could have happened within the worlds, because we were given a ton but not like so much information that we don't have anything else to theorize on, you know? The OG Japanese soundtrack is amazing. The series just had Sokka die, no details, that's it. Did he? I don't think he died when he got bloodbent. I think everybody got knocked out, but nobody actually died. I miss my Digimon stuff. I wish I never got rid of it. It's hard to find merch these days. I totally get that. It's partially why I collect some things, mostly games, but I have quite a few VHS tapes. Also, I still have my copy of The Land Before Time because I like feeling sad sometimes. Oh my gosh, The Land Before Time. Oh my gosh. I love Harry Potter until J.K. Rowling ruined it, just like I loved Rick and Morty until its creators ruined it too by being freaks. By the time Korra came out around, Sokka's dead. Oh really? I didn't realize that. I mean, Aang is dead too. Also, still I have Pokemon the first movie on VHS, like just dead. Did we? Yeah, I don't remember that, but it does make sense. He did appear in the flashbacks and we don't see him. I still revisit the show every now and again. The Digimon show is still solid. What time is it? 10:30. We have been yapping. Goodness gracious.
Tell me the duck story. Bum bum bum, ba-dum ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said, said, no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?
Waddle, waddle.
The man said, no, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try? The duck said, goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, that's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close. The duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes? Bum, 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 bum. And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, come on, Duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore. So they walked to the store, and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store? Do you think this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the dog walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, bum, bum, bum. Hey, got any grapes? Got any glue? Help! Oh my gosh, the backyardigans. Meowsies! Hello, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. King George and the Ducky. Imagine we just sit here watching. Wait. Hang on.
Go.
Dude, hang on.
Welcome back to the wonderful show's Imaginary Fun Learning Emporium Palooza Extravaganza Hour for kids.
Hello kids, I'm the color red, and I brought my friends to teach you about them. They're the colors of all the things you see, and red is me, the color of awesome things, like hearts and roses and Mars. But most importantly, blood.
What?
Hi, I'm orange like mac and cheese. Let's name other orange things now, if you please. You got pumpkins and tigers and the desert sand.
On a Crips in bottles.
Are your orange friends? La 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 la.
Chills.
What are you doing?
What I was born to do.
As you can probably guess, yellow's pretty fun.
Jaundice.
You can find it on a bus or the race from the sun.
Jaundice.
If you ask me, yellow's number
Liver
one.
failure.
If you like yellow and sour, then
Jaundice.
try a lemon.
Jaundice! Dang it!
I once ate a bug that was the color green, but the ER said it was a poisonous thing. So that explains why I threw up green, and inside that green there were chunks of green. I bet you wish you had listened to green. Hooray!
Why didn't you change that one?
I like that verse.
The ocean is a place where creatures
Nightmares.
live. It's the deep blue sea.
And it'll kill you to death.
Especially if you are on Titanic, so let that sink in. Pun intended.
Don't blow this for us, man. Come on. Purple is the color of many pretty things, from a lilac.
Hooray!
I guess it's my turn.
There are brown things like dirt.
I can't remember the words.
Please don't
Please
hurt
don't hurt
me.
White things they include
All broken bones
and Dove sandpaper.
and rabies foam.
There's ivory.
Worth a lot of money.
If you want to buy some, then email me.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Hooray!
Black is the color of emptiness. I feel it in my soul because I'm an emotional mess.
Take care of the body. Shove them up a kid's nose or something.
Back to normal.
I'm the last crown in the box you see, and the color that they assigned to me is this!
Just think about that for one moment.
Hello, kids. I'm the color green. Just
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. Anyway. Less than a year older from when I learned about this video. This in the Ultimate Showdown were big for me in middle school. Dude, Ultimate Showdown. I am so old. This video. I'm right there with you. Ultimate Showdown. I wonder what these actors are up to now. Yeah, they do still run a sketch comedy, but it's not Studio C anymore. It's I forgot what it's called. So this is a new one for me. This feels very SNL. This is, yeah, so this is old Studio C. I love Studio C, but like the older stuff. So stuff from like pre-2018. There's starting a sketch comedy. It's, yeah, Skin Color Crayon. Don't think that was very family friendly. What? That was a fever dream. I love it. Oh! You guys want to get a song stuck in your head?
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there. Kind of catchy. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape, snipe, snipe, Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape. Snape,
Hermione!
Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Severus
Harry Potter!
Snape.
Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Harry Potter! That's me!
Snape.
Harry!
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 Snape.
Dumbledore! Hermione!
Snape.
Harry Potter! I'm Harry Potter!
Snape.
I'm Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Singing our song all day long at Hogwarts!
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb.
Yeah!
Ron Weasley. So Studio C still exists, but they're a different crew for the most part. The original Studio C cast has a different name. and I cannot remember what that name is. But yeah, there you go. Dumbledore. This might be the worst thing I've ever heard, and I have heard Yoko Ono. Also not family friendly. What? It's a pipe bomb. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to stop being distracted. How did we go from Skyrim to whatever the heck we just did? Like 2 decades later, I'm so confused. Why Dumbledore was he naked? I didn't even notice. Genuinely didn't even notice. I saw his hat, that's all that matters. Oh my gosh. Snape. Severus Snape. Patat unearthing ye old YouTube videos. Someone said VeggieTales and it ruined the entire chat, apparently. Oh my gosh, I love VeggieTales. I miss the old days when I just had to watch VeggieTales and that was the worst thing I had to do. I say worst, but like... Such were the days of being a child, where things were easy and I didn't have to worry about bills. And in case someone dropped a nostalgia bomb, and here we are! We said Crazy Frog. Oh yeah, Crazy Frog. Is Crazy Frog crazy? Why did we mention Crazy Frog? What happened there? I'm patting myself on the back for bringing up Crazy. That was you. All right. But don't yell at me. I didn't know what Crazy Frog was, but I know what it is now because I saw it earlier. Don't worry. Don't yell at me. It's fine. We also watched the Gummy Bear song. Are we okay with watching another video? It really depends on what it is. We were talking about burning CDs. Coffee brought that one up. Oh, my ping down here is the worst of the worst. Oh no! We're yelling at you. Don't yell at me. What is it? Get yelled at. Don't yell at me. Ron Weasley. Charlie. We're gonna go on the mountain, Charlie. Remember when this was the funniest thing you ever heard? Don't lie, you came back after years and years of having not seen this and can still remember it all. Oh my gosh. After some minimal reason. JK Studio, yes. I brought up how someone burned a CD Crazy Frog music for me. Right. Charlie bit me! Charlie bit my finger! Have fun with that knowledge. Please not Candy Mountain. Guess that childhood theme song? Is this what this stream has turned into? Why does this happen every now and again? Am I gonna get copyright struck? And that really hurt? This is an ad. I miss Skyrim sometimes. I was looking forward to playing it too. It's Batman. How it works. Give it a try. Don't care. Either Danny Phantom or Kim Possible or something. It sounds like that. Or Casey Undercover. Kid Next Door? Dang, okay. It sounded like a...
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
That's Kim Possible.
Catch them is my real test.
Pokemon?
Train them
Okay.
is my
Oh, train them. Okay, Pokemon. I haven't seen Pokemon, I'm sorry. As you all know, I'm very unfamiliar with Pokemon. I'm sorry! Was an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Bad squirt! I know this one. Fairly Odd Parents. Cause in reality, they are his godparents, Fairly Odd Parents.
If you believe, we've got a picture perfect plan. We've got you fooled.
I don't know what this is.
Cause we only do the best we can.
Hannah Montana. Oh, Lizzie McGuire. No, I wouldn't know that one. Ned, Declassified. Recess? I guess That's declassified. I ain't never seen this. Nope, don't know what this one is either. I'm gonna have to take this VOD down. I'm gonna stop streaming on YouTube.